Hello everyone, this is Sztygrys and I will review the game. The game is from IGLO, the Internet Go League, O, and the black player was crzmshrm and white player was blee.dublin. The game is rather interesting, you will see. The beginning is very common, nothing strange. White go into the M17 moves. There are some chimeras to be played, like this one or this one. Especially the lower one should be bigger, but it is also a very important move, so not so bad. And here black chose not to end the joseki like this or like this, but play more actively with the carry, if white will answer here, then we can play something on the left side and create an extension. And generally this is fine, we can do this like this. White can start a fight, but we are prepared for it and we can fight if we want. But I would like to stress that there is a stone here. Usually this stone is lower, like this. And now it is much easier for black to just leave the group, to play Tenuki, because it is easy to jump out, maybe even lean on the group, very easy to run away. Here it is not so easy, and white has a big follow-up here to cap the black group. So we need to be a bit more careful. In exchange, we have the agi at E17, which is not really that easy to answer, like maybe something like that. Then we can try to rescue the black stones, which may be hard to play for white sometimes. Anyway, white just go into the side like this. Black settles the lower group. White kicks and just attack the group on the upper group. And black escapes. There are some agis here, as I said, because the stone is here. If the stone was here, then it would be fine. And now there are some possibilities, maybe some cut, to do some cut or something. We need to be more careful. In the game, white just answered here. Very calm. Now the agi here is not so big. And black played this one, yes. Usually to finish the joseki, white would play here. White did not play, so black can punish. But this punish is maybe acceptable. It is big, but maybe acceptable. Black could have just exchanged this one. I think it would be a bit better if we exchange this one, because when we don't exchange, then white got this one, and now there is always a cut, and this cut is rather annoying, so maybe we could have played this one earlier. A good question is what black will do now if white will play this immediately. It is a good question. If this, then we can come back to the variation from the game. But maybe black will just play this one, this turn. This would be interesting to see. Here black made some exchanges. We can see that black is a bit over-concentrated. The normal move would be to go up. But we have many stones nearby, so I think black did not want to be over-concentrated, but I don't like the idea of forcing white here and here, not like this, but like this, because we are making white group stronger. I still would prefer this one over the sequence from the game, this or this. I would still prefer this one, because there are many more things that we can do. In this sequence, there is nothing we can do on the left side, but in this sequence, there are moves like this, and there are rather annoying, like here, 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 and there is no base. Here it was easy for white to run away. We got the Hatari in center, and it is easy to make a shape. Now black is the one that needs to be careful with his group. This move I don't like. I know that the continuation was to just cut something like this, this, and this, and we surround black. But black will see this and just answer. So we just exchange the move that is very slow for another move that is not so slow, and now it does not work. I would prefer to just jump, maybe like this, much better. By the way, now also, this sequence is, no, it is not working because of this Atari. I see. But still, better to jump. Now we abandon this, and I think it is too early. Here black is weak, and white is kind of weak. It is still important to play between, but we need to have some plan. We need to know what we want to achieve. One idea would be to play the double Hane here, something like that, and this is a good idea. Now, if black will just jump, then the shape is not really great, and still the group can be harassed, and we already got something. It will be harder for black to get something on the right side, because it is very easy to invade now. This will be one idea, and the other idea will be to just play from the weak group. And it also makes sense. Black will just try to connect with his stones, but it is not really to connect yet. There are some possibilities to disconnect, maybe like this. This would be much more complicated, but also possible. In the game we got this Joseki, this is a Joseki. I think connecting here is not that common. It is more common to play like this. And in this situation, it also makes sense because we want to separate this group from the group here. So we want to cut. There is also this cut, but black needs to be careful. If we play like this and like this, then we die. If we play like this, white will capture us, and also we die. So we need to jump out first. And then white needs to think. Either we play like this, trying to separate this group, and we are okay with losing some stones here, because we get a strength to attack the group on the left. Or we can come back. But I like jumping more. I like it more. Here, I think black should have just captured white. I think playing here or even taking the liberty should work for black. If white play here, we play the Hane, and I think white should be dead. This should be dead. It is still not easy, but I don't think white can kill black in the corner, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I'm not. Anyway, in the game, black played this one and let white escape. Still there are some possibilities, like this Geta, which should work, I assume. Something like that, or maybe even like that. No, like that it should not work. Maybe like that. I think white should be that. Here white goes out with the bad shape. This is an empty triangle, and the question is if we can avoid it. The other move, beside the empty triangle, is always this one. And I think we can play this. Like, there is no clamp because we will kill the free stones. So black needs to run away with the free stones, and then we can, for example, play this Hane. And the shape should be better. Like, again, black can try like this, but there are some Ataris even that can be played, so we need to be careful as black. Probably we will have to just answer. And then I think it is hard to rescue the black group. How to play? This one? No, it does not look great. Maybe this one. Also not great. We can just maybe play this one. And generally white should be better than the game. Here there is also a possibility to play this one, which is important because it spoils the shape of black, but also we try to cut this again. In the fighting, very important to be able to cut the groups of the opponent in half. If these groups are not alive, both of them, then it will be hard to manage. Probably it would look like this, and then we can continue. By the way, if black will play here, we play here. If we play this one, we die. But if we play this one, then we don't die. Now we are good to go. Or like this. And there will be a fight. This is what I would expect. In the game, white play here, and black played this one. Unfortunately, we need to answer, and black will just connect. This move should be important. If we don't play it, there were some agis. What was the agi about? Here? No, here. Maybe black is still connected. Then we don't need to play this immediately. Oh, maybe like not like this. Like this. Black will connect, and there is some cutting possibilities. We need to be careful as black. But also should be fine for black. So with this move. Without this move, it is not fine. It is cut. So black needs to be careful. I am not sure what is the best way to defend this one or this one. We need to add a move. Anyway. Okay. If black is connected, it will be much harder for white to harass this group. Big groups never die. This is the proverb. Or dragons never die. And the game continues. Now it is white that has two groups, this one and this. The good news is that they are not so weak, but we need to be careful because we have two. And we need to save both of them. Here I was very surprised to see the sequence because it looks like black is taking damage, but black was actually trying to attack this group, and this attack was very severe. Like here we give up a lot on the lower side, we give up some points, but it may not matter because we try to kill the center group. This is a very interesting move. It looks like it can be captured like this, but in the end it was not dead. Black played this sequence, and black can just play here, and white is captured. We can capture, but black wanted more, because if we capture like this, then white will leave. So this would be not so great for black, and black wanted more, and this seems reasonable. It is very hard to play. If white will just answer, then we can capture, and now there is no ice, not even one. So this would be a big problem. White tried to do something here, but it was also difficult. We need to save the 4 stones some other way, because this group is out. But we can do this like it was in the game. Here, here, and here. And now all of this is dead, which is great for black. Very nice sequence for black, and a bit surprising. I really like that we prepared first. We get some center moves here to have some help, and then we do the sequence. This is much easier for us to play after this. So a very good preparation. Like another proverb: if you want a war, you need to prepare. So we prepared and then went to war, and we won the war. Good. The game continues, and now for black it is important to play safely, and for white it is important to create chaos. And white is trying to get this chaos by cutting. Very nice. Maybe it will be possible to capture either this group or some stones here. This was the idea. And black is playing very safely here. So both players play as they are supposed to. I just don't like this move, because this is only for points. I think black needs to simplify the game a bit. This is what I would do. Maybe add a stone to this group if we are afraid. If we do Tsumego and we are sure about it, then we don't need to add a move because it is alive. But we can also add a move like this, which saves our 4 stones in center. The game white played here, and now it is hard to rescue the stones, because here and which one? This one should work. So black played here, white answered, and white can capture the stones there. So this was a small gain. And now we try to kill the black group. Unfortunately for white, it is not possible to kill. I don't think so anyway. So black is alive. After black is alive, then there is no hope. The game continued, but black was very precise. Here maybe we were not precise, because this move is much bigger than that one. Like here we save 4 stones, and we also get like 1 point more, so it's like 9 points. But it is more or less in center for white. If white plays this, then we often we will capture just. So it will be like 9 points in center. Very big move. We need to play moves like this. And after this, white needs to even come back, so it's like double center. Does he? Maybe he does not. But it is big, because if we don't come back, then, for example, something like this can work. So the Yose, the endgame, was not perfect for black, but it doesn't matter, because black is ahead by a lot, and in the end black won with the nice sequence that captured the white group. Anyway, let's do a recap. Boring. Alright, we can play like this. Some people are afraid and just want to finish the Joseki, but usually it is alright to just not finish the Joseki and play further away. Here, still, even if we are over-concentrated, I would prefer this one. The only alternative I see is just to play away, because there is no strong continuation for white. Maybe even play like this. This would be possible, maybe. We just don't care about the stone, because white does not have any way to capture it, and we just take the base away. This is the alternative, but if this will not work, then this is the move. Here still important to play either this one or this one. The group is not yet settled, and our group is also not yet safe, so it is important to play there. Here it is important to separate the groups. Like, we don't want the black group to be connected. By the way, this is also a Joseki move. Here black should probably capture, I think. If we can play a different shape than the empty triangle, we usually do it, and here we can do it. And it should be a better shape for white. Here the same, we want to separate the group. Separation, very important concept in this game, especially for white, because black understood like this. We understand that we need to separate, even if the white group does not seem like weak groups that much. But later it was successful because we killed one of it. And the last preparation, good preparation, we got something in center, and then we try to kill. Maybe white could have played better, but it was already a hard situation, and black played very precise. And this was over. The ending was good for both, but black was already winning. Like, white was trying to get something to try to complicate stuff, but it was already too late. So black just won. Good job for black, and I hope for more interesting games like these. And I hope that white will cut or separate the opponent's groups more. This would be much easier for white if white just separated the groups. Thank you for listening to the review, and see you next time.